Carrying trays. In this lesson, we'll be looking at how to carry a tray. As you can imagine, this is a fundamental skill to master because you will be needing a tray every time you need to leave the bar to take drinks to a table. We'll be looking at holding a tray and how to move when carrying a tray. Let's start with the correct way of holding a tray. The best way to start is with the correct way to hold a tray. First things first, your arm. There is one main muscle that is in use when holding your tray, and that is your bicep. Because of this, you need to position your arm in a way that uses your bicep properly and allows you to keep your eye on the tray at all times. It doesn't help to have your tray low down, as you have very little control over the tray in this position. And it's difficult to see what is happening on the tray if it is too high. Now, your hands. When it comes to holding a tray safely, use all 5 fingers to balance the tray on your hand. If you balance the tray on a flat palm without using your fingers, the tray will be less stable. That is because if you use your fingers, it gives you more balancing contact points, and it is easier to adjust the weight distribution on the tray. With longer trays, you can simply balance it along your arm and use your hand to stabilize the tray. If you are serving from a small tray that has a glass with a base on it, hold the tray as you would a plate. This means with your 4 fingers securing the grip underneath the tray and your thumb placed on top of the tray to hold down the base of the glass. You are then able to remove your thumb from the base of the glass when you are ready to place it onto the table in the correct position for the guest. It is recommended that when possible, you always carry smaller trays with one hand. Carrying a tray with one hand allows you to have a free hand to steady the tray and its contents. It also allows you the same ability to stabilize the tray while you are walking through tight spaces. Now let's look at how to move when carrying a tray. When moving, always be aware of colleagues and guests moving around you, that is, human traffic. Guests are usually not focused on where you are, what you may be doing, or that you may perhaps be standing behind them and about to serve them something. This makes them dangerous when you are working with a tray. You really need to look after your tray, because if there is an accident, it is always considered to be your fault. To help avoid any accidents, be cautious. Keep good distances. Have one hand free. Plan where you want to go, and check your blind spots and behind you before you serve. This kind of concentration will help to prevent disasters from happening. When you are walking around carrying items on a tray, be sure to walk with the tray close to your body, where it is well protected. Also, always keep any obstacles at least 1 arm's length away from you when possible. Remember that the bigger the tray, the further away from the guest's table it must be held. Big trays can make guests feel very uncomfortable if they are brought too close to the table. A golden rule, no matter the size of the tray, is never to hold your tray over the head of your guest. This is a rule because the guest may knock over your tray and as a result get hurt or get spilt on. Can you remember the 5 ways you can avoid accidents when handling trays? See if you can write all of them down. We said that you should be cautious, keep good distances, have one hand free, plan where you want to go, and check your blind spots and behind you before you serve. Good luck putting all of your knowledge into practice.